Hi Libras, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. This is for my Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus, and any cross watcher. Today I'm going to ask Spirit about relationships, and I'm calling it It's Not Easy. Okay, it's not necessarily a no contact. It could be complicated. It could be a situationship. It could be something's going on in this connection, but it's not easy. And what we want to know is what's the next move and what your person's intentions are. So for those of you that are in this situation, this reading's for you. If you're looking for new love, if you're looking for singles, check out my playlist. But this is for somebody who thinks that they're in a connection that they don't know where it's going, and we don't know what's going to happen next. So let's ask Spirit, and let's see if we can get some guidance for you guys. Spirit, I'm here with my Libras today. What is it that you have for them? What is it that you want them to know? What is it that you are asking them to be thinking about? I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have, everybody. I have an ending. You're pretending that it's not ending, but it's time to let go and make a fresh start. Are we ready to end it? Do you have thoughts of an ending, or you think that they're thinking it's over? Sometimes it's really hard to say goodbye, and you just hang in there because you just think, I just don't know what's going to happen next, or I'm just not ready to say goodbye. So you could be giving thoughts to, this is over. I'm just feeling like it's over. I have pieces. You always pick up the pieces when things fall apart. Now look for the complete package. Are you the one who is always keeping this together? There's always one, that tries a little bit harder than the other. And you could be the person who is always the one who's like, we'll make it work. You know what? Let's keep talking. Let's just keep moving forward, and you just keep trying and trying. And you don't feel like, if the other person's not giving the effort, you feel like you're pulling teeth and it's not going anywhere. So you could be trying to keep it together. I have a drift, not willing to settle down or be responsible. Time to commit and put down roots. So is this person just not moving in the direction of wanting to have what I would consider a real life with you, a commitment? We live together, we share our lives together, we take care of each other. Spirit's saying they're in and out of your life, they're in and out of your day. It's a on again, off again energy. So they're in and out of your life is how it came into me. And that's a really hard connection. Because you don't ever know where you stand, and you know that it's just a matter of time they'll be out again. So you could be just saying, I just want to have a normal life. I just want to be with somebody that, wants to be here all the time and just doesn't want to run or leave. I have neglect, not paying attention to what's important. Decide what's truly worth spending time on. So is this person you feel neglecting you? They're not spending time with you. They're not putting the effort into you. You feel abandoned. Their friends are more important. Their work is more important. Their family, just their hobbies, their activities, the gym, anything. It's a feeling of, after all of these things are done, then I'll spend time with you. But you're not an option. You're not a last resort. You're not at the end of the list, that's your turn. Yay. So I guess I'm asking Spirit, what are their intentions? Why do they keep coming back if they don't want to be in this connection? Why do they keep pulling away and then, coming back? I have a 4 of Wands. I have a Queen of Cups. I have a 3 of Wands. This person's afraid to commit. And I have an 8 of Cups. They're running from a commitment. I mean, it's so obvious. It's, thoughts of a commitment. You are thinking, I'm in love with you. You are thinking, I want to have a future with this person. And then they walk away. They walk away from those thoughts. They walk away from talking about it. I don't want to talk about that. What's there to talk about? I didn't make you any promises. They're saying they didn't keep their promises. Maybe they did make you some promises that we would have a future together, and said things like, I want to be with you forever. And they haven't kept their promises. So there is this sense of walking away, or always, I'm going to say they're always walking. There's a sense of always walking. I don't know if you always feel like they turn their back on you. I just feel like I'm going to say turn their back on you. That there's times where it's almost like they don't even listen, and they just kind of turn around and tune you out and like walk out the door. And you're like, okay, I guess that's what it's going to be. You deserve so much more, Spirit just said. You do. You deserve so much more. And this turning their back on you isn't fair, is how it just came into me. So Spirit, I guess Spirit's on your side is how I feel. I have an Ace of Wands. I have a Death card. Death card. I have a Temperance. Okay, so the question is, if this ended, that Ace is coming into me almost as I've got to take back my power. I got to take back my strength. And then I've got to take back my peace of mind with that Temperance. So there could be thoughts of ending it. It could be like, I'm not going to do this anymore. You know what? I'm tired of the 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I'm tired of you turned your back on me. Spirit, what are their intentions in this connection? I have a 9 of Wands. I have a Sun. I have a 4 of Cups. And I have a Queen of Wands. So they're passionate about you. It came into me as yes, they want this. They do still want this. But it was like, I'm tired. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of starting over. I just don't know what to do. I feel like your person is either giving up on coming up with ideas on how to fix things, or how to talk about things, or that we just keep going around in the same circle. So they're just exhausted. They can't come up with anything new. They can't come up with any ideas of how things could get better or what they could be doing differently. So I feel like they do nothing. You know, it's like, I've tried, I've given, I don't know what's left. So they feel like they have nothing left to give. And you need them to give more. You need them to be more available. You need them to be more committed to this connection. So I feel like we're at a stalemate. There's a little bit of a who's going to give in first. Okay, which is not probably a good place to be. But let's continue. I have a Tower moment, divine intervention or a sudden change. So sometimes we get kind of that explosion that happens. I don't want to use an ultimatum because I don't believe they work, but sometimes taking a break, taking some time away from each other shakes somebody up. And maybe it's a sudden shift where, you know what, you're tired of them turning their back on you. You're tired of them ignoring you or putting you on the back burner, Spirit just said. So that Tower moment could be just like, well, I'm going to put you on my back burner. I'm tired of repairing the pieces. I'm tired of always being the one that calls you. I'm tired of the one who always puts us back together. A love call. Did I just say call? Oh, I love you, Spirit. Okay. So I'm, this sense of I'm the one who always calls you. So maybe you're not the one who calls anymore, or you're not the one who's constantly keeping the ball going, and see what they do. See if they go, hey, I haven't heard from my person for a while. Where are they? Well, they usually chase me. So maybe we stop chasing. Maybe we stop calling. Maybe we stop being the one who says, I'm going to make this work, and make them put some effort into it. It's not easy. Under a spell. Lost control. There could be something about this person that you tolerate, like you somehow, anybody else, you wouldn't tolerate this behavior. You'd be like, go get lost. Okay. But there's something about this person that they hold you, they hold your heart. They have an enormous meaning to you, Spirit just said. But anybody else you wouldn't tolerate. So you kind of are asking yourself, like, what has this person done to me that allows me to tolerate this, to put up with this crap? Okay. I don't know, other than you're in love with somebody and you've got to put boundaries around yourself, Spirit just said. You've got to wake up to how you're being treated. And if you're being treated well. I have a key. Unlocking the door, unlocking being available, opening up their heart. Okay, so there's a feeling of, they're using the word incomplete with me. They just said that there's a sense of, I feel incomplete. I don't feel complete. Okay, I don't feel complete with you. There's a feeling of something still missing. Like we could be really good together. We could really love each other, but there's still a piece of the puzzle that's missing. And it's either somebody isn't giving it all, they're afraid of commitment, they don't want to take it to the next level. So you constantly are living in this state of, I don't know where I stand. I don't know where I'm going to be. I think we're human and we want to know, like what's happening next in our lives. And I don't think that that's a lot to ask of if you are in an intimate relationship with somebody and you are sharing and taking care of somebody else. But there's missing piece of the puzzle is the feeling I think that's making it feel like this is harder than it should be. Is why won't this person be all in? And how long am I supposed to wait? How long am I expected to hang in there? So I do feel like that's what's going on. Covering up a problem, ignoring the obvious, a broken toe. They got a broken toe. This dancer has a broken toe. So they're covering up a kind of a wound. They're covering up their feelings. They are holding back for a reason. They've been there before, Spirit says, so they don't want to get hurt again. So it's the obvious. And maybe we just address the elephant in the room. The reason why we have all these problems is because you're afraid to commit. If you don't want to be in this connection, then let me know so that I can move on and be with somebody else that does want a connection. So, but I feel like they reel you back in and say, no, that's not what I want. I want to be with you. So it's I don't know. It's like, think of it as a rowboat. It came into me. I grew up on a lake. So think of it as it felt like a boat, like a little floating boat, not necessarily a big boat, but like a little fishing boat that you could go, cast a fishing pole. And it's tied up to something. It's tied up to the dock. And it felt like the boat went out. It drifted away, however long the rope was. And then it felt like I took the rope and I pulled the boat back. It was like I push the boat out, it drifts away, and then like we're tethered to each other. And then I pull the boat back. Okay, the boat, floats away, and I pull the boat back to the dock. So it just feels like that's what's going on constantly. And at what point are we going to be anchored? At what point are we going to feel like, you know what, we're going to tie the boat to the dock and the boat's not going to float away again. We don't have to keep like pulling it in. Spiraling, not set in stone. That's a good one because it's not concrete. So you don't feel secure. You don't feel emotionally secure. And that's why it's not easy. What are their intentions, Spirit? I need intentions. I need feelings. I have a twin flame. We're mirroring each other. We're running. We're chasing. We got a runner. We got a chaser. I have innocence. They only want you. So do I think that they're keeping their options open. I don't feel that way, because I do feel like when you say, well, if this isn't working for you, you know, you can be with other people. I feel like they would be defensive, and I feel like they would say, well, that's not what I want. I want to make this work. I want to keep, you know, this. Oh, look at apology at the bottom of the deck. Hold on. All right. So look at this. So I have, you know, they've been ignoring you. They don't answer your calls. They're not responsive. You know, it's hours and hours before they text you back and they say, I was busy. It's like, what were you doing? You know, what, hanging out with your friends? You're busy. I know you check your phone all day long. And then this apology for their behavior, and round we go. So at what point do you say, you know, like, grow up, grow up and show up. Okay. So there is a part of me that's saying, it's just a non-commitment. It is really what's going on here. So you have to decide how long you're willing to, I guess tolerate is the word, because that's what you're doing. You're tolerating behavior that really is unacceptable. If they want to be in a connection, they've got to show up. They've got to put in the time. They've got to put in the effort. Otherwise, they're keeping you tethered so that you constantly keep bringing them back. You constantly keep saying, but I want to be with you. I can't live without you. And maybe that strokes their ego. Maybe that makes them feel proud of themselves, or see, you really do love me, or see, you can't live without me. It's not good enough, Spirit just said. I have an Ace of Swords, the truth. I have a Page of Pentacles. I have a Lover's card. And I have a Two of Cups. It came into me as, I'm going to go to the Lover's card first, because it came into me with this Ace of, they are starting to see the truth. They are starting to see that they really love you. So I do want to give you hope. They are starting to see that they really love you. They just can't give in, is what Spirit just said. It's like, why are they holding back? There's tremendous fear of being hurt, tremendous fear of insecurity, that you won't love them the way they feel like they should be loved, or that maybe they don't love themselves enough, that they don't feel that somebody could love them unconditionally, or that you're going to give up on them. They're just waiting for you to give up on them. So, but I do feel like they're recognizing that there is a lot of love here. I'm going to say a little bit of an awakening feeling with the Two of Cups. Like, I'm kind of, maybe it's like they're kind of clueless, and you kind of have to slap them in the head a couple of times, you know, and just say, like, yeah, this is good. We've been good. Why do you push it away? And they might say, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing. Spirit's saying they have to care more. I mean, just use the word care. Okay. Not even I'm in love with you and you're the love of my life and the rest of my life. They just have to care more. And that's what something I would say to them. I just need you to care. I need you to care more. And I need you to be here and be more available. Okay. So that's something. Let's see a timeline. If anything's going to change, maybe they'll give me a sense of, because I feel like we've been doing this forever. I feel like this has been kind of an ongoing battle. Tomorrow looks promising. All right. So I don't know if it's going to change tomorrow, but maybe we can start changing. I like the word caring. I think that that's good. December, maybe things started maybe things started shifting in December. Maybe your eyes started opening to, what am I doing? Or is this really not working? Or should I make a change? Maybe you're just going to give it a little bit more time. Maybe you made a promise to yourself that I'm just going to give this a couple more months. And if things don't change, I got to move on. So maybe it's a promise to yourself. An indecision is causing delays. They can't decide whether they're in or out. And that's really what's going on. And that's why this is not easy. We have to both be in. We have to both be in. It's in the future. So this person may keep you waiting. And that's something that maybe you're saying to yourself, like, I know they're going to keep me waiting, but how long am I supposed to wait for them? Spirit, loving messages, anything that you have for us. Stop running. Isn't this what you asked for? Isn't this what you wanted? I feel like every time you say, if you don't want this, let me know. They say, no, I want this. Yeah, no, I want to be with you. I don't want to be with anybody else, but it's almost like, I love my analogy with the boat, on the rope, and you pull it back, and, you try again, and it's not sinking. It's not over. The boat didn't sink. It's still afloat, but it's still missing something. This one's flipping over. I emotionally invalidate you because I'm afraid to embrace the truth. So there's the fear. Validate you. I don't know. It's like they should be, I'm going to put it in the category of they're not either identifying this as giving this an identity, this connection, that we're a couple. Okay. They just say, I don't put labels on anything. Again, you don't know where you stand. You come and you go. Promises are meant to be broken. The Devil energy card. I do feel like they have broken some promises. They said one thing. It could have been a while ago. Maybe the feelings have changed. Maybe things have changed. But whatever they promised you in the past, I feel like they're not owning up to now. And that could be something that we're really struggling with. Intimacy, vulnerability, transparency, it's all scary. So they're having a hard time being vulnerable. They're having a hard time letting you know how they're feeling or what their actual thoughts are. So they just say, no, everything's fine. I'm good. You spark something in me and you are my biggest inspiration. Okay, so when it's good, it's good. Otherwise, you wouldn't be there. Obviously, there's got to be good things. Otherwise, you wouldn't be there. You wouldn't be hanging on. I'm low on funds. Money is an issue. Maybe you're tired of the money issues. One more, please, Spirit. Coming in hot. I want you in all possible ways. So you could be connected physically. Chemistry could be great. This person makes you feel good about yourself. And so you always feel like, you know what, they make love to me. They're good to me. But there's still something missing. And I think what's missing is your person struggling with commitment. So until they're all in, I think you're going to struggle with this isn't easy. I'm waiting. It's a waiting game, Spirit just said. And that's up for you. That's going to be up to you to decide. So let's put this out into the universe and let's ask Spirit to help you both. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. And if you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words and your comments. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website below, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. We'll see you soon.